We took a whopping last night. Water's flowing. Yeah. Welcome back to another Scuttlebutt, y'all. So, Gladys is still in bed, but she doesn't really care to do these anyway. Even though I asked her, hey, do you want to do Scuttlebutt with me in the mornings? She's like, yeah, I would love to do that. Not much of a morning person. She does get out here to take care of the chickens, though, which she should be getting up here pretty soon. So I'm going to come out here, get the dogs some food. I see Miss Lulu got herself all tangled up. Did you get tangled up? Yeah, you got tangled up. I see. Well, maybe I'll get you untangled after I get your food. That way you're not jumping on me. Because she still gets excited. Yeah. Little too excited. I wish that we didn't have to keep her on a lead, but I personally do not have the time or the patience to work with her. And she's supposed to be our daughter's dog, but I kind of know how that goes. So, I'm dropping stuff. Morning, Elvis. Oh, and I guess why I'm here getting the dog's food. Chick update. Get you some chick update. Those chicks are still doing good, but if you look over here, you see there's a new addition. So our first non-Brahma, and then we had another. You see back in the back, still trying to stand. Another baby Brahma. So 2 more chicks. So that's 10 altogether. 10 altogether. Morning, Max. You're gonna get fed. I know you're such a fat kid. Have a little patience. Have a little patience. So, get some dog food. Here's for Willow. And we'll do this quick, and then we'll actually go on a little walkabout. Go take a look at some stuff. So, I was trying to finish the gate project, and like right as I was getting done, man, I got soaked. All the rain came, and man, I was like, well, let's. No, ma'am. See, this is what I'm trying to train her to do, because she likes barking at the kiddo, and the kiddo won't make her stop. So see, she laid down, and she knows as long as she's laying down, not barking at me, that I will move towards her. But the second that she gets up, I stop moving. See, she's not laying down, she's just sitting, and she knows that I'm not going to walk until she's laying down. I can do this all day, because there's some things I have patience for, other things I don't. But when it comes to this, I will, because I hate dogs that bark. I really do. I've never, one of the things with like living in a city, right, is obviously you have neighbors. Those neighbors have dogs, and then they just let their dogs sit there and bark and bark and bark and bark. Well, living out here in the country, we're a little further away from folks, right? But we still have neighbors that have dogs. And yeah, like you can hear them from a long ways away. So I don't like dogs that bark. I mean, I get it. You know, if they're out here working, like if they're a working dog, and they're gonna bark, because I'm glad that she barks at stuff at night. I'm perfectly fine with that, even though it wakes me up. But that's the point, right? Is it's gonna wake me up, so I know that something's out here, right? I'm gonna untangle you. You just gotta have patience. Good girl. Good girl. Good Lilu. Okay, give me a second. She's like, oh, come on. I did everything you wanted me to do. I did everything you wanted me to do, and I can't get to it. But I gotta set Willow's food down so she doesn't want to eat Willow's food. And I'm trying to not step in doggy poops. Man, I just cut all this a week ago. And it's, oh my goodness, so big. Oh, you can reach it now? Okay. Well, I was going to untangle you further, but you'll figure it out. Don't step in poop, and it said. So yeah, now everything is grown, and it's also wet. Very wet. So I'll get over here. Get Willow her food. Willow's still in bed too. Okay. Morning, Apollo. You stink, by the way. So, let me get Willow's food over here. Oh, I see this one's awake.
Yeah, I tried to sleep, but it doesn't scare me. I'm trying to sleep.
Oh, yeah, we did have some pretty bad lightning and thunder, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep, it did. It was pretty loud. We had some that was really, really close too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Sugar's hiding?
And Sugar is hiding?
Yeah, he's hiding on my blanket and trying to sleep.
Who is Sugar? People don't know who Sugar is. Who is Sugar?
The Stuffy.
You're Stuffy.
Yeah, Stuffy.
What kind of Stuffy is he?
He's just a dog.
Oh, a dog.
He's a dog.
He's a dog. Okay, you can let Apollo out.
Yeah, sure I can.
So you can get some water. I'm pretty sure his mommy didn't give him any water, I'm sure. Okay, boots are back on. We don't wear shoes in the house. Try not to. And then now I'll get my coffee. So, oh, really? I don't need protein in my coffee. Get those out of there. I still drink it. Just get the big pieces. Yeah, flies went into my coffee, but I got them out of there. No harm, no foul. So, yeah. Trench stuff is still doing what it's going to do. Obviously, until we can clear out, right, I got to move some trash. All those rocks need to be moved. We have a stump there that needs to come out. Some of these trees are probably going to have to be felled, but we still need to cut in all back behind all that. You know, just cut a trench all the way down. So obviously trees need to get moved, stumps need to get moved, more stumps need to get removed, right? I need equipment for that, or hire somebody to come do it. So, but with that, until that happens, all this water is going to continue coming down around the house. So, oh, I heard you, giggles. But we did take a hit on something. I had a feeling it was going to happen. I had it weighted down, but yeah. Another tent bit the dust. Full of water. So, never fails. This one was actually one of my mom's tents. So, I was not so I knew, see, I got stuff that was in the wheelbarrow out here. Tools, my bit and brace. Plus, we have more rain coming, right? It's supposed to be, I knew about the rain coming around 2 o'clock. But I was not expecting the gully washer of what we had last night. That I was not expecting. I knew that we were supposed to get like just a little bit of rain. It wasn't. It looked like everything was going to the north of us. You know, it wasn't not bad at all on radar. Obviously watching Ryan and just keeping up. We always look at the National Weather Service radar for our area, and just everything that I was looking at, going to bed last night, it just all looked like it was going to our north. Well, yeah, it didn't. I mean, we got so much rain that obviously we have more water flowing, right? Everything coming down our driveway still, because we got to recut a ditch on that side of the driveway, right? Obviously, I need a dozer guy to come in, cut us a ditch, and then this here. So for the pond, the pond level, obviously we always judge the pond level by the rocks of the fountain that we did. And right now it's the water's up probably 1.5 feet based off of the rocks of the pond. So, man, yeah, it's a lot of water. So I know that we're under, and I don't know, there had to have been one of our trees that got struck by lightning on our property, because it was one of those that you heard the crack, right? Like you actually heard it hit something. And it might be over there. It looks like there's a branch. I don't know if that's new or not, because there's a branch right there that's hanging off that tree. Possibility. But yeah, I mean, it was one of those where there was no timing in between the flash, the crack of the lightning, but like you can hear it actually hit something. That's how close it was. And it sounded to me like, the cracking of tree. So I don't know. don't know. I'll continue to look around, clean up some stuff. Obviously, man, I keep on to turn y'all like that to where I'm not center frame. There we go, center frame. But creek's flowing. You can always see when the water comes way up because it brings all the debris and stuff. Obviously, still need to get a lot of this cleaned out. Looks like I got some logs in the creek, some trees. Oh, that's obviously a log that got cut, so that's gonna be one of the trees that we had felled up here that I had sitting up there, so the water had to have gotten high enough to grab it. Yeah, more rain coming, so I need to get busy finishing up the gate. For the most part, like I said, it's done. I just got to do some adjustments on it, and then I'm gonna try to get that video out to y'all today. It's probably gonna be a little bit later because obviously I still got to do some adjustments to get it going. And then I do have like a keypad thing that I need to do with it as well, but I don't have the post installed yet for that keypad. So I'm just gonna probably talk about it, not install it yet. Plus, everything that I'm doing right now is kind of temporary anyway, because we're still, you know, in talks with the city folks, the state folks or whatever, you know, for getting this easement agreement thing worked out. Because once we figure out what's going on, well, regardless, we're going to be putting a gate up at the front of that road. So even if it's a easement agreement to where we have to allow public to use it, we're still going to put a gate out there. It just, we would have to leave it open, you know, during the day. So, but I think what's going to happen is kind of like state parks, you know, to where you have access to that park during daytime hours only, and then at nighttime it'll be closed. So they'd be perfectly fine with that. No one needs to be going to national forest at night unless you're doing something illegal. So, all right. Anyway, that's what we got going. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup, do a little bit of project finish ups until this next bout of rain comes through. So hopefully everyone's out there, they're staying safe, staying dry. Just keep my mom and grandma in your prayer list, because they actually had a tornado go through their area yesterday morning, and they actually took some damage to their house, a little bit of flooding and a lot of downed trees in the area. But everyone's good. They're okay. It just they got a little bit of cleanup that needs to happen. So hopefully my mom's brothers will help out with that. They're not too good about that stuff, but hopefully they'll come together and actually give them a hand. So, all right, y'all. Well, we definitely appreciate you for following in on the journey. If you're new here, we'd gladly ask that you give us that subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Share us out, help us grow, get us to 1,000 here and 5,000 over on the main channel. We're doing another giveaway. All right, and also get down to the description, check out, you know, all the links that we have. We try to put in, you know, if you're looking for merch, we do have a merch store over on Bonfire. Some shirts, some hats, some coffee mugs, things like that. A little tote bag. Greatly appreciated. Go check that out. And then over on the main channel, we have memberships. If you'd like to do a little bit extra, we do answer all those comments first. You get early access to videos. Just go check it out, see what we have to offer. It's greatly appreciated. And then, yeah, that's it. That's what we got going on. I'm going to go get some quick breakfast and then get to work. So, all right, y'all. Get out there. Thank a veteran with every chance you get. Not only on Veterans Day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Later, friends.